Okay, it's round two. Call Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Right? Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. To the Akim and the Akwatim that are going to be watching this video. This is your brother War. Coming to make a video on you about the end times and the days that we're living in. I'm going to give it to you in scriptures. Okay? And so I just watched a video right, by AMTV. If you're not subscribed to these guys, I suggest you subscribe to them. They come out, these are the Edomites, type of Edomites that come out with a lot of, they give you news, right, about things that are happening worldwide, and they don't sugarcoat it. They're not like CNN trying to portray a bias. They're trying to they're like sounding the horns for the Edomites. They're those type of people that got a little bit of eye salve. They don't got the truth, but they know, they're not ignorant to the fact that this country's a kingdom divided and is getting ready to fall. Okay. So, yeah, I seen this one video. Right, this is, I was trying to do this video, but I had no space on my phone, but I'm doing it again. It even get far into it, but yeah, gonna make my points off of what I was reading. I was hearing what this Edomite was saying, right?
I'm Chad Booksam. This is AMTV, Alternative Media Television. I want everybody to pay attention closely to the media. The media celebrated the war in Afghanistan. The media celebrated and loved the war in Iraq. I mean, they had all of the reporters there. You remember the shock and awe, the films, the Wolf Blitzer report, everything. It was just so exciting for them. Then a United States President, Donald J. Trump, tries to remove troops from Syria. And look how much they care about our troops getting killed in the Middle East. Okay, look, God bless everybody in Syria. God bless the Kurds. Are we supposed to police every country for the rest of our lives? Because right. This is what they want to see.
What does he mean by we? Talking about America, Babylon. And this is how you know that America is Babylon. In the scriptures, when you read Revelation. So we're going to go get it. Revelation chapter 17. So Revelation chapter 17 and verse 1. Revelation chapter 17 and verse 1. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. So an angel came to John and was going to tell him about the judgment that's coming to this whore that sits upon many waters, right? So let's go to the conclusion of the breakdown of the matter, all right? All right. So this is Revelation 17 and verse 15. And he saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. This Edomite said, are we supposed to police the whole world? Right? Because this is Esau. This is America, man. This is the Edomites. This is their kingdom. Right? That's the whore that sitteth upon many waters. It's America. All right? Going around the world trying to Salakia, not even trying to. They're forcing their way of life on everybody, right? If you don't listen to their will, they threaten you. They put tariffs on you, make it harder for your country to prosper. They blackmail you, right? If you don't accept their anti-Messiah, their anti-Christ, line, their doctrine, then they're gonna pretty much ultimately try and destroy you, right? And this is showing you, these things are going to show you this is showing you the different views of the nation of this kingdom, right? You got Democrats, Republicans, you got people who you got different nations, you got all these different nations in here who have different religions and cultures in here, right? You got people who think that America's gonna go on forever. You got people who know America's not gonna go on forever, right? Let's get Habakkuk talking about America isn't Babylon. And Esau isn't the so-called white man. These people are crazy. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine, right, his doctrine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Right, these Edomites are all up in different countries. What is Americans doing up in Syria? Right? Why do you guys have bases in Afghanistan? Or how do you have influence in South Korea? What were you trying to do, taking over the Vietnamese, huh? Waging war against the Vietnamese. Why did you bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Right? These guys don't stay at home. They're all over the place. These guys weren't satisfied with Europe. Right? They had to come over and take over the Americas too. They weren't satisfied with taking the Jews, you Negroes, into captivity, right, and having you under subjection. They weren't satisfied when they had the Northern Kingdom in subjection. They had to come and scoop us up from the other side of the earth. Right? Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell. Right? This is how you know this is talking about the so-called white man. No other nation is doing this. Talking about this, the so-called white man is the Esau is the Arab man. Right? He enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. Right? These Edomites cannot be satisfied. They want to take their civilization onto different planets. That's what they're talking about. Right? But gathers unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Now, nobody wants to go to Saudi Arabia. Right? Nobody wants to go. Everybody wants to go to China. Everybody wants to come to America. Right? And America's gathered in America's the most different nations of people in one place. So I don't know how Esau is the Arab. Right? How the wicked, how those whose soul is not upright is this is talking about the Arabs. And this is speaking about the so-called white man. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, meaning all these people, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. So this is what's getting ready to happen. Do you see these people are taunting them, man? You see North Korea taunting them. You see China taunting them. You see the Russians taunting them. You see all these different nations, Iran taunting America. The same people who are proud, right? This is Matthew. Let's get Matthew 12 and 26. Right? This is kingdom is finished, man. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then shall his kingdom stand? So these people can't understand that because these people are divided, that this kingdom's going to fall. Right? And later on it said in Revelation 17 that this great the whore is gonna all these nations are gonna pretty much turn their back on the whore. Right, verse 16, Revelation 17, verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, they shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Those nuclear missiles. Right? For what? For why? Why? For the Most High hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. So the Most High is controlling these people. He's doing it. Right? The Most High is doing what he wants with the minds of these heathen. Just so they can destroy each other. So there's nothing out of his control. In Proverbs 21, and I think it's 21 verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Most High, as the rivers of water, he turneth whithersoever he will. So even if Donald Trump doesn't want to go to World War III, or these other nations don't want to go to World War III, the Most High is going to make them go into World War III, just to deliver us, and so he can judge them, and so his words can be true. Right. So this place is finished, man. Right. It's a kingdom divided.
The media cares more about the people in Syria than they even care about Americans in our own country. Of course, God bless everybody, but they're not celebrating the fact that these families of the U.S. soldiers who are deployed there.
Right, so these guys don't have the truth, but they do report on latest things. All right, news to keep you up to date, because we know the Most High ain't blessing everybody. Okay. So I'm gonna probably watch these next things they made news about later on in the day. But I just wanted to just point out this fact that just to go show that, yeah, this is really the end. This is really the end right here that's coming. Okay. Let's get one more preset. Says Revelation, last chapter. Okay. And Revelation 22 verse 19, and if any man shall take away from the words of this book of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. So that's what the Edomites have done. They tried to hide the truth by taking out certain books out of the scriptures, like the Apocrypha. Right? Verse 20, he which testifieth these things saith, surely I come quickly. Amen. Even so, come, our Lord Yahweh Shai.